I am the Witch Coach. I've been a practicing witch for over 38 years, a high priestess trained in traditional Gardnerian methods, an ordained minister, Reiki master in traditional and holy fire, and a doctor of divinity. I've also worked in mental health and social services, and I bring all of that into the work I do, combining spiritual wisdom with real-world support to help others grow, heal, and thrive. For decades, I've guided empaths, intuitives, and spiritual seekers to rediscover their inner light. I achieve this through sacred spaces designed for learning, transformation, and community. The Mystical Mentorship Circle blends spiritual depth with practical skills. It's a paid group where I teach all kinds of things to help you find your spiritual stride, including psychic development, Reiki, divination methods, empathy, astrology, witchcraft, dreams, astral travel, ritual design, and more. Every lesson is recorded and available for self-paced learning, and members receive a weekly free spell or a custom 3-card reading live during Dancing with Witches. It's a space where magic becomes a lifestyle, and support is always within reach. The Witch Coaches Sanctuary and Marketplace is our free group. It's open to everyone and filled with resources, education, and spiritual support. We also feature trusted vendors, people I personally know, who offer magical tools, handmade goods, and enchanted items to elevate your practice. Sacred Shadow Healing is where the deepest work happens. This private online support group is dedicated to shadow work, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. I guide you through journaling, dream interpretation, triggers, trauma responses, inner child work, and subconscious awareness. It's a space of shared stories, gentle guidance, and sacred accountability. Because healing our shadows isn't just personal, it's communal. We grow together. We also have weekly live conversations and occasional Zoom meetings for group work and community. Each weekend, I read in person at Mythic Treasures in Rochester, offering free 1-card readings and full sessions at a range of prices. From crystal guidance to deep multi-deck spreads, I meet people where they are and help them step into clarity, confidence, and calm. I also lead the Mythic Open Circle, a monthly gathering for witches, pagans, and spiritual seekers of all paths and levels. Whether you're brand new or decades in, solitary, or part of a group, you are welcome. Each month, we explore a new topic, from spell work and energy management to communication with ancestors, always in a spirit of shared wisdom and community connection. And 3 nights a week, I host Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show streamed on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This isn't just a reading show. It's a full magical experience. Every episode features free 1-card pulls and distance Reiki, along with a powerful signature, spell, and custom spreads designed to align with the moon phase, seasonal energy, or cosmic influence of the moment. I also hold drawings for free priority readings, offer live mediumship, and deliver messages from deities, ancestors, or spiritual guides of your choosing. It's interactive, heartfelt, and deeply transformative. This is where magic meets community in real time. Outside the lives, I am a proud member of Get Mad Radio, our 24/7 radio station, distributed on iHeartRadio and accessible by saying, "I want to listen to Get Mad Radio" to your Google Home or Alexa devices. Our mission is simple: making a difference through the power of radio. We spotlight local artists, host soul-centered conversations, and bring community-driven content to the airwaves. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, my partner and dearest love, the Old Wolf, hosts Dancing with Wolves, a bold and witty show full of amazing music, satire, deep dives into life's chaos, and heartfelt interviews with artists and misfits alike. It's the kind of show that challenges you to think, laugh, and feel all in one sitting. And Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, I host The Spiritual Spectrum, a show about energy, healing, growth, and inner transformation. Each week, we feature astrology reports from Jake, the master astrologer at Mythic Treasures, along with conversations that open the heart and stretch the spirit with guests from all walks of life. This is what I do. This is what we're building. A place where you can grow, be seen, be safe, and be magic. So happy Memorial Day, everyone. And yes, this is a solemn occasion, and we're going to have a little bit of a conversation about that and talk a little bit more about what Memorial Day is all about so that we can honor the day together. Yes, it is a great day for barbecues, picnics, cookouts, and family. Because I'll tell you why I don't think saying Happy Memorial Day is something that any of these servicemen or women who gave their lives would have a problem with, because they wanted us to have fulfilling and free lives. They just want to be remembered. So have that cookout, eat that burger and hot dog, make some barbecue, whatever, and when you do that, just say a quiet thank you in your heart for the sacrifices that were made to make this democracy and keep this democracy free. So we're going to change the order of things just a little bit tonight, because I am so super excited about this spell, the signature spell and reading tonight. So here's a little bit about what it is. Have you been feeling torn? Pulled between what's expected of you and what your spirit truly needs? This Gemini new moon marks the beginning of a sacred shift. And as the moon waxes, so too does the promise of restored balance. I've crafted a new spell to honor this turning, Smoke of Sacred Balance, the road back to self. This spell is a sacred offering, made in trust, calling upon the gods to walk beside you, and with their guidance, help you weave a life where self-care and sacred duty no longer pull you apart. To guide your steps forward, I've created a companion tarot reading, Ashes and Light, a tarot map to spiritual equilibrium. 3 cards, 1 for the care your soul craves, 1 for the demands that weigh on your shoulders, and 1 for the path that brings both into sacred harmony. Each is $13, or receive both for $21. Join me live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for spellcasting, free 1-card readings, and sacred space. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The gods will walk with you. The way is open. Let balance return. I can't believe that. Fucking electricity. Somebody hit a power box in your area, like with a car. Wow. Whew. Just saying. Okay, so yeah, it's a thing. But yes, everybody can blame this spell on Jessie. Okay, Jessica is my Gemini inspiration for today's spell. So we are changing the order so that she has the opportunity to get the very first fucking spell of this. I mean, besides the one that I did for myself in testing. Jess, this is your effigy, your representation, the little labradorite female torso. So here's me feeling up your boobs. There you go.
Yeah, here's me smacking your ass. Poop, 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 poop. There you go. Feel good? There's no head, so I can't pull your hair. Sorry. But anyway, yes, labradorite. This is, we pick at different effigies sometimes for ourselves. And of course, mine is a little flower thing. And then now this is going to be just as effigy here with me. So there, now you see it. So we're going to have that there for you during your spell. Now, Jessie is going to, yes, blame away. She is my Gemini. She's my bestie. Ride or die bitch. One of several besties, but I mean, she's my bestie. Okay, just saying. Hey, Kat, how you doing? So, here's the people I have so far on the shared list. I have Jarek, Becca, and Bat Faye. Hi, Lana. How you doing, babe? I'm shocked you didn't win for whatever reason. Alana is on the spell list here. All right, gotcha. We also have Eileen. If she shows up, you still have a credit with me. Elizabeth is on the list already because she donated yesterday and was talking about, so she'll show up soon, I'm sure. And then I know you do, but I can't pull your hair on an effigy with no head. You're headless. You're not just one leg shy. You're both legs shy and you're no head. So there you go. I mean, I guess it works that your effigy is an amputee. You don't have arms either, just so you know. No arms, no legs, no head. Just, yeah. So I guess maybe we should call you Matt. So there you go. Hey, Becky. I know, I'm inappropriate too. I'm making jokes about your amputee status. But, what the fuck, right? But anyway, we are going to demonstrate the, right? Since when is Jessie that inappropriate on here, right? It's not inappropriate. Everything that's inappropriate is appropriate in this space except for name calling and lying, okay? That's all. By the way, yes, I have been getting more political on my personal pages, but not on my Witch Coach page. And it's funny because we started a debate about these Medicare cuts and stuff that are coming up. And I've been telling everybody from both sides of like, hey, any of y'all go into name calling, I'm blocking you. That's into that. You want to argue semantics, you want to argue politics, you want to argue, fine. But let's do so respectfully. And that's something we need to maintain and go back to as a country, because isn't that what the freedom of speech and the First Amendment is all about? Okay, being able to say the things that need to be said, but we can speak it with love and without personal insult, So anyway, I'm going to go into our Gemini spell, and we're going to do our first spell for Jessie, and then we'll do our Reiki after that, okay? But also for our special reading tonight, you'll get to see it, but I rediscovered a deck that I haven't used in a hot minute, the Osho Zen Tarot. How many of you guys have this? It is a beautiful tarot deck. As you can see here, the images are just amazing. There's words in this deck that are not necessarily on a lot of the other things, and some of them are representative of how I normally read, and others aren't, so it just brings in a new perspective, so that's what we will be doing our signature reading on tonight. So one of the things that I've been asking, and here's our spell and here's our setup. Here we have our black moonstone. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? Let me turn it so that you guys can see it well. Too much glare from the outside. Hold on, too much glare. Let me put this down. There we go. Less glare. Now we got less glare. Good. Okay. Still a little bit of glare, but not too much. See, there's me between me and the glare from the window right there. So sorry about that. That's as good as I got because it's still daylight outside. And then, of course, we have our black moonstone, and then we have, which is representative of the new moon, and then we have our clear quartz stone, which is being currently lit by our foundational spell candle tonight, which, by the way, is a Nagchampa scent to it, okay? And that's the second part of our setup. And then in the middle here, we have our burn offering bowl, okay? Now, I told Jess earlier, because she's already heard all of this, is that here is our setup. Now, of course, I'm hiding your little effigy down here underneath the altar bowl, you know. So we have our spoon. We have these wonderful incense from a local witch by the name of Gloria Thayer, and she does sell these. They're $10 plus shipping, but she sells them. And if you want to get hooked up with her to buy one of these, let me know. And this one is called Chakra Balance, okay, or Chakra Harmony. And this is literally about putting your chakras in balance. So this is the incense we are using for tonight's spell. Now, I asked, hello, Amber, got you down on the free list. How's things over there across the pond? By the way, the only people I've got on the shared list are Jarek, Becca, Batfaye, and Amber. If you shared, you need to say the word shared for me to put you on the free list, okay? But basically, what we're doing here is I'm going to ask you for a word or a symbol that I can write down that represents the type of balance that you want in your life. So, Jess, you shared a word with me earlier. Is this the same word that you wish to use now for your spell? Kat, absolutely, we'll put you down. So, Jess shared a word with me earlier, and it doesn't have to, the word itself does not have to be all-encompassing, okay? The word itself is a representative of all the energy you're putting into that word and that feeling, okay? So, yeah. And yes, thank you. We are celebrating a holiday here stateside, Amber, that represents us honoring our fallen heroes. Not unlike V-Day or the Normandy Day or whatever there. Jess, okay, you shared too. Got you down. So, Jarek, Becca, Batfaye, Amber, and Kat, and Jess, you guys are on the shared list. Amy Ross, adding you to the shared list. Okay, so Jess's word is peace. Now, when she and I were talking earlier, we talked about how that word can represent a lot of things. And she shared with me, and I'll share part of it with you guys, is that, you know, in her quest for balance, her balance is finding peace. Her balance is to get rid of a lot of this drama, to get rid of some of the things that are holding her back, to find a way to balance out the things she has to do and needs to do with her own well-being. So for her, the word peace represents that, okay? So we are going to begin with our spell. And then you guys will talk about it and do the reading, and then we'll do our okay, Becky, we'll do our Reiki after our first spell here because Jessie has to go pick up her daughter. So I told her she had to have the very first fucking one, or I was going to be very unhappy. All right. So call upon the God and Goddess. Call upon the Lord and Lady. Call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this smoke of sacred balance spell. Turn this around a little bit. For my dear friend, and sister, and bestie, Jessie. Written here is balance, dear. Jessie's sacred need, made crystal clear. Upon these herbs, upon these words, the incense lies. A whispered wish beneath the sky to call a light both bright and near. As moon grows from dark to light, the fire carved a path made bright. Release the weight that bound her tight, and bless her steps, second sight. Her heart and soul no longer fight. Gods have heard through flame and ink. The smoke now sings a Holy prayer. The way is lit, the veil undone. For self and duty walk as one. And balance held by love and care. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So moved. Wow. And I wish I could just share with you guys how this smells, because it smells fucking amazing. It's just like this beautiful incense lit before the god. It's awesome. Becky, you're on the list now, dear. How beautiful is that? So we're going to move this back a little bit, and we're going to look here at what your reading is. Ashes and Light. Tarot map to spiritual equilibrium. Let's find some balance, dear Gemini. Okay, so our first card kind of goes with our Black Moonstone here, okay? Our Black Moonstone represents the new moon and the new growth. It also represents the rest and restore that we need to have, okay? So we're looking here about what emotional or spiritual nourishment is needed and what you need to reclaim to restore your inner well-being. Shows where care, softness, and restoration needs to be brought back into your life. And here we have the 8 of Fire, okay? Or the 8 of Wands. And no coincidence here, it says traveling, okay? And I know you and I talked earlier about the traveling you're about to do, okay? And I do see that, yes, this is definitely, your intuition is spot on. The travel to restore your emotional equilibrium is absolutely necessary. As much as I fear for you with what you're doing, the travel is needed, okay? So that really definitely answers that question for us. Look, we still have a little bit of the smoke coming up. Just a little bit. I don't know if you see it. Okay. All right. Now, our second card here goes with our quartz, and this is the Stone of Clarity. What are the outer goals and obligations that need to be realigned for you? This card's going to reflect the world of doing. What needs to shift, release, restructure in order to live in balance without abandoning your purpose or your path. And for this one, we have actually the 10 of Swords. And I find, or the 10 of Air in this case. And I find this take from this deck to be quite interesting because this one calls it rebirth. Okay? Rebirth for this 10 of Swords, 10 of Air. Okay? And that's like, wow, what an interesting concept. Because normally the 10 of Swords is like the stab in the back, whatever. But this is actually just starting it up again. Letting your mind say, I'm going to be in charge of this shit instead of I'm going to let this shit be in charge of me. Okay? So this is taking control. And hey, Jacqueline, how you doing? Putting you on. Did you share also? Like, subscribe, and share. Say the word shared if you want to get on the free list, sweetheart. Okay? So, yeah, this card is basically saying for you that you need to just mind over matter, just decide the plan, make the plan of what needs to be done, and then fucking do it. That's pretty much it. Let your head rule, not your heart, to maintain your worldly obligation. Now, this card 3 is the path between. How can balance be gained and sustained? And this card is going to give us the bridge. Okay, this is the bridge between what needs to happen for the spiritual and what needs to happen for the physical. What's the bridge to put these things in balance? And we have here receptivity, which is the Ace of Water. Okay, this is actually being, in this case, very receptive to your intuition. Listening to and following through with what your intuition is saying. Okay? So, Jessica, for you, the balance between getting the travel shit taken care of and letting your head take over your affairs rather than being led by your heart Maintaining the balance between these two means being completely receptive to your higher self and to the information your higher self is providing for you, okay? That's a big freaking deal. Big freaking deal. All right? So hopefully that helps and blesses you there, my friend. And that you have taken this to heart. So that is tonight's signature spell and reading, and I wish you safe travels as you go to pick up my well, because Sing is your bestie, your sister, my niece, your daughter. Okay, go get her. So for anybody who's wondering what the hell you just saw, this is what it was.
Have you been feeling torn, pulled between what's expected of you and what your spirit truly needs? This Gemini new moon marks the beginning of a sacred shift. And as the moon waxes, so too does the promise of restored balance. I've crafted a new spell to honor this turning, Smoke of Sacred Balance, the road back to self. This spell is a sacred offering, made in trust, calling upon the gods to walk beside you, and with their guidance, help you weave a life where self-care and sacred duty no longer pull you apart. To guide your steps forward, I've created a companion tarot reading, Ashes and Light, a tarot map to spiritual equilibrium. 3 cards, one for the care your soul craves, one for the demands that weigh on your shoulders, and one for the path that brings both into sacred harmony. Each is $13, or receive both for $21. Join me live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for spellcasting, free 1-card readings, and sacred space. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The gods will walk with you. The way is open. Let balance return.
All right, so for our Reiki tonight, here's the healing candle as it is lit, and I'm going to place it in between our new moon and our full moon here because that's what we're trying to work on, is the balance in between. All right, I think we're going to add in a fluorite because fluorite is the crystal of an organized mind. We definitely want to add in our rose quartz skull here. So everybody say hi to Maxine while she watches over all of this. And I am going to bring in the bloodstone torso, all right, for healing of the body. And then for all those who need healing of the spirit, we're going to bring in our rose quartz master healer coil here, okay? So we're going to get into doing our Reiki. So this is now time for you to share your Reiki request. This is a free for everybody Reiki healing, and everybody who is here will receive that Reiki blessing. But if you have specific needs, please share them, and I will be sure to direct Reiki energy towards you or the people that you are requesting for. Feel free to tag anybody that you think needs to come in and share the Reiki experience. And anybody who's watching this afterwards will also receive the Reiki energy, because guess what? There's this wonderful thing where technology actually absorbs spiritual energy. Why the hell do you think those talk boxes and electronic listening and stuff like that works? Because spirit and electronic really are along some of the same frequencies. So yes, the frequencies of the energy here will be saved for those who come and watch it later, okay? So hello, Mary. And yes, you're back. Absolutely. How's your other inflammation going? Meanwhile, let's go ahead and focus in on our breath. We want to do box breathing, breathing in through your nose, hold the breath, let the good energy go through the body, breathe out through the mouth. See it as black smoke going out and just falling down to Gaia, into the earth, into the ground. Okay. And let Gaia take the negative energy and make it into healing energy. So focus in on your breath, breathing in and breathing out.
Welcome to this guided meditation and Reiki healing session. Reiki is a Japanese energy healing technique that channels life force energy to support balance, harmony, and well-being on all levels. It's a gentle yet transformative energy, flowing where it's needed most. As you listen to this meditation, I am sending Reiki to all who are joining, whether you're here live or listening to the replay. This energy is here to support you, helping release blocks and bring balance to each of your chakras. You're also welcome to share any Reiki requests, whether for yourself, loved ones, or friends. These intentions will receive Reiki energy throughout this meditation. Take a deep breath, open yourself to receive this healing, and let's begin. Bring your focus to your root chakra, located at the base of your spine. Envision a warm, glowing red light here, anchoring you deeply to the earth, like roots extending downward. This chakra represents your foundation, stability, and security. When blocked, it can feel like fear, instability, or insecurity. Imagine these feelings as heavy stones weighing down the base of your spine. As Reiki energy flows into this space, visualize the stones dissolving into the earth, leaving your energy lighter, stronger, and grounded. With each breath, draw strength from the earth, filling you with a deep sense of safety, security, and peace. Take this time to request Reiki for any challenges related to stability, security, or support for yourself or loved ones. Now, bring your awareness to the sacral chakra, located just below your navel. Imagine a vibrant orange light swirling here, like the warmth of a rising sun. This chakra is the center of emotions, creativity, and joy. Blocks here may feel like suppressed emotions, guilt, or a disconnection from joy. Picture these blocks as murky waters clouding the orange light. As Reiki energy flows in, see the waters clearing, leaving the orange light bright and warm, radiating outward. Feel this energy restoring joy, creativity, and emotional ease, bringing a gentle excitement back into your life. If there are areas where you or others need healing in relationships, creativity, or emotional flow, please share your requests as Reiki is sent to all intentions. Now, move your focus to the solar plexus chakra, located at the base of your diaphragm. Visualize a bright yellow light here, like a golden sun, radiating strength and confidence. This chakra is the seat of personal power, self-esteem, and motivation. Blocks here often appear as self-doubt, fear of failure, or feeling powerless. Imagine these blocks as clouds covering your inner sun. As Reiki energy flows into this space, the clouds gently dissolve, allowing the sunlight to radiate freely. Feel your inner power and confidence awakening, filling you with motivation and clarity in your purpose. Feel free to request Reiki for any areas where you seek personal empowerment, courage, or motivation for yourself or others. Next, bring your attention to the heart chakra at the center of your chest. See a vibrant green light glowing here, like a lush garden blossoming in warmth and compassion. This chakra is the center of love, empathy, and forgiveness. Blocks here can come from past hurts, grief, or a fear of vulnerability. Visualize these blocks as thorns or vines around the heart. As Reiki flows in, see these thorns dissolve. And the green light expanding freely, filling you with love, compassion, and forgiveness. Feel a sense of peace and harmony settling into all areas of your life. If you or others have any requests for emotional healing, love, or forgiveness, share them now as Reiki continues to flow. Now, shift your focus to the throat chakra, located at the base of your throat. Picture a soothing blue light here, clear and expansive like an open sky. This chakra governs communication, truth, and self-expression. Blocks here may manifest as a fear of speaking up, feeling unheard, or being unable to express your true self. Imagine these blocks as tight knots in the throat. As Reiki flows, each knot begins to untie, freeing your voice and bringing ease to your words. Feel a gentle confidence rising within, helping you to express your truth with love and clarity. You're welcome to share any Reiki requests related to communication, clarity, or expression for yourself or others. Now bring your focus to the third eye chakra, located between your eyebrows. Imagine an indigo light, clear and deep as the night sky, radiating from this center. This chakra is the seat of intuition, inner vision, and wisdom. Blocks here can manifest as mental fog, confusion, or fear of inner knowing. Picture these blocks as a thick mist clouding your vision. As Reiki flows in, the mist lifts, leaving the indigo light sharp and vibrant. Feel your intuition awakening, your mind clearing, and a calm wisdom guiding you forward. This is a time to request Reiki for insight, intuition, or mental clarity for yourself or others as Reiki continues to flow. Now, bring your awareness to the crown chakra at the top of your head. See a brilliant violet or pure white light here, symbolizing your connection to the divine, higher consciousness, and spiritual awareness. Blocks in this chakra may feel like disconnection, lack of purpose, or spiritual doubt. Imagine these blocks as a cloudy veil hovering above your head. As Reiki energy flows, the veil lifts, allowing the light to expand infinitely, connecting you to the universe and filling you with a sense of purpose, peace, and unity. Feel free to share any final Reiki requests for spiritual alignment, clarity, or connection for yourself or others. I am sending Reiki for all. As we conclude, take a deep breath and feel the Reiki energy balanced and harmonized in each chakra, bringing renewed health, strength, and clarity to your body, mind, and spirit. Reflect on the healing you've received and the intentions you've shared, knowing they are held in a field of love and light. Now, as we close, bring your hands together at your heart in a gesture of gratitude. Imagine a warm light in your heart center, radiating outward to the world around you. This light is your connection to others, to all beings, and to the Reiki energy that flows freely and abundantly. This light represents Namaste, a word that means the divine in me honors the divine in you. Feel this connection to everyone sharing this moment with you, to those you love, and to those who may need healing. Carry this energy with you as you go about your day, allowing its healing to continue flowing through you. If this Reiki experience has brought you peace, clarity, or balance, I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. Tell me how this Reiki has helped you or how you experienced the energy today. Your experience may inspire or uplift others on their healing journey. Thank you for being a part of this healing experience. May you walk forward with healing and empowerment. Namaste, beloved Spirit Tribe.
How you guys feel? I'm feeling a little bit better. That was an awful lot of energy, but then again, I have a lot of energy right now. This new moon is definitely super powerful. Super powerful. I'm feeling like so much change is in the air today. And it's like all the things that are needing to finally come to a head and get looked at, addressed, and changed are coming to a head right now, okay? And I don't know if you guys tuned into the spiritual spectrum last week, but one of the things we talked about on the spiritual spectrum is how today, with the new moon, we are entering into Jupiter and Mars kind of coming together, you know, and Jupiter and Aries, actually, I'm going to say Jupiter and Mars. Jupiter and Aries are kind of coming together. And so now is the time to like really work that motivational Aries style energy and going forward and getting shit done. Okay. And I was like, everybody needs to pray for people in my house because I'm probably going to be on a tear doing, you know? I know, Kat, I sense death too, and it's difficult. It's very difficult when one senses death because you want to do what you can to stop it, but sometimes that's not what the universe is calling us to do, that we are just simply being called to be sacred witnesses to their transition and change, you know? So, all right, we're going to put our, whoops, don't fall down. Go right there where I tell you. Thank you. I'm going to put the healing candle back here with our torso for continued healing for everybody. And don't forget, we have that wonderful new signature spell. If you guys would like to get a priority reading tonight, please do. Goddess knows I need it. And maybe you need it too. So if you're thinking about getting, if you want to get on the free list, here's how.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm live on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Every Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have occasional daytime shows at random, so be sure to follow. I offer free readings on every live show. The free readings are the reading of the day, and you do not get to ask a question. To join the free list, simply like this video, subscribe or follow me, share this live stream, and then comment the word shared. Your reading will happen during breaks in the priority readings, whether you are here or not. So if you miss it, just go back and rewatch the video on Facebook or YouTube. For those who tip any amount at all, you'll skip the free list, join the priority list for your reading, be able to ask a question, and receive a complimentary money spell blessing. Additionally, you can donate for specialty readings as listed to the right of your screen for $20. It's $35 for mediumship to connect with your departed loved ones, or $30 for a channeled message from a divinity of your choice. You can also donate $13 for tonight's signature spell to be cast here on the show, or tonight's signature reading. You could get both for only $21. Ask about what tonight's spell is about. All who donate money for anything go on the priority list and skip the free list line. Your support is truly valued by me and my family, helping me continue to share these moments with you. Don't forget to invite your friends and tune in at the start of every live show for a free Reiki healing experience. Thank you for your generosity, and may you receive abundant blessings as you have blessed me.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm just really thinking about Memorial Day. And we're going to have, in a couple of minutes, we're going to really talk about that and talk about what Memorial Day means. Okay, so we absolutely want to honor those who have gone before, those who have paved the way for us to argue about the freedoms that we have, and have the freedom to argue. Because you know what? It is a privilege. Ask some people in other countries just how much a fucking privilege it is that we have to argue about shit, right? Oh, you're fine, dear. Becky, that means that your chakras are getting balanced and aligned throughout that. So you're awakening the Kundalini, you're awakening the energy, or we're awakening it together. Okay, so for the free list, people who are on the free list, I have Jarek, Becca, Batfaye, Amber, Kat, Jesse, Amy, Becky, Jacqueline, Diana, Mary Sharkus, and Miss Natty. So if you did not hear your name, that's because I haven't seen you say shared on there. So say shared. And if you want to know what tonight's signature spell and reading is, those who did not see it initially, here it is.
Have you been feeling torn, pulled between what's expected of you and what your spirit truly needs? This Gemini new moon marks the beginning of a sacred shift. And as the moon waxes, so too does the promise of restored balance. I've crafted a new spell to honor this turning, Smoke of Sacred Balance, the road back to self. This spell is a sacred offering, made in trust, calling upon the gods to walk beside you, and with their guidance, help you weave a life where self-care and sacred duty no longer pull you apart. To guide your steps forward, I've created a companion tarot reading, Ashes and Light, a tarot map to spiritual equilibrium. 3 cards, 1 for the care your soul craves, 1 for the demands that weigh on your shoulders, and 1 for the path that brings both into sacred harmony. Each is $13, or receive both for $21. Join me live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for spellcasting, free 1-card readings, and sacred space. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The gods will walk with you. The way is open. Let balance return.
Let balance return. Let balance return. That's what we're all about today. Let the balance return. Okay, so Elizabeth is first on the list, but I haven't seen her, but I'm going to call out anyway. Elizabeth, are you here, babe? Are you here? Elizabeth. Let me know if you're here. And I want to do a little bit of a meditation before we truly get into stuff. I just kind of wanted to see if she was here before I started getting into anything. But I would like to do a little, here we go. Do a little video I have on here, and we're going to make sure on there we go. We're gonna loop it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to, why are you sad and heartbroken, Jacqueline? Because of your boyfriend situation? I understand. I get it. I got you, girl. I got you, Artie. No problem. All right. I want us to do a little bit of meditation right now on Memorial Day. Memorial Day is a day to remember all of those who have fallen. And I want this meditation right now to honor the fallen and help us illuminate our future. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath beneath this dark moon sky. Feel the hush of the earth around you, the stillness that echoes through history tonight. This is not just a new moon. It's a sacred moment of memory and of becoming. Memorial Day is a time to pause. It is a time to honor. Let your breath deepen, and with each exhale, offer your silence as tribute to the men and women who gave their lives in service. To those who stood where fear met duty.
to those who never returned home, but whose love of country lives on in the heartbeat of this land. We remember you. We thank you. We honor you. Today, on this day, we, a divided country, come together in unity and in thanks. Now, feel the new moon rising gently in the heavens, a sliver of becoming, a quiet promise. This moon, like our nation, begins again in shadow. And just like that sky, we too can grow brighter. Let us hold a vision not only of grief, but of hope. Hope for a country that remembers with gratitude. Hope for a country that learns from sacrifice. Hope for a country that chooses to love over fear, unity over division, and light over silence. Visualize a flame glowing at the center of your chest. That flame is your honor, your memory, and your promise, lit by the lives of those who have fallen. Let it grow brighter with every breath, fed by the courage of those who came before, for those who gave all. And let it shine forward for those who will come next. Tonight, under this new moon, we plant the seeds of healing, of compassion, of justice, and of peace. We do so in their name. Take one final breath, and in your heart, repeat these words after me. May the fallen be remembered. May their sacrifice not be in vain. May we rise together in love and in light. So mote it be. Let us now have a moment of silence for those who have gone before us, for those who gave all. Thank you for helping me honor the fallen. We remember today. We remember. And I know it's so easy. Junior, I got you on the list. I know it is so easy for us to get caught up in the rhetoric and the battles of politics, but what it comes down to is, regardless whether you are right or wrong, whether you are on the red or the blue, it doesn't matter. These men and women died for you to have the right to have that fucking opinion. And we honor them. And together, all sides, we hold hands, we bridge the gap, and we say thank you to the fallen, to those heroes who have gone before. Thank you for spending a few moments honoring the fallen with me. And just remember, we might not always be proud of what our country is doing, but we can be proud to be an American. Or at least I know I'm free. I'll gladly stand beside you to honor those who have fallen. Together, we stand. So yes. Okay. Hello, Rosemary. How are you? Good to see you. I haven't seen you on in a hot minute. How are things going? I haven't been able to get on your live in a hot minute either. I will come visit soon, I promise. Here's Elizabeth, just in time. I was just saying, I wonder if Elizabeth's going to be here because she's first on the list. So, Elizabeth, perfect timing. You're up, babe. You missed the meditation for Memorial Day, but that's okay. We love you anyway.
Marisol, I got you on the free list. Okay, so people who are on the free list are Jarek, Becca, Batfae, Amber, Kat, Jesse, Amy, Becky, Jacqueline, Diana, Mary, Natty, Artie, Junior, and Marisol. If you did not hear your name, it's because I did not see that you shared, so say the word shared, and I will get you on the free list. You will be read at some point during this live. And everybody on the free list is entered into our nightly drawing for a free reading. Must be present to win. If you're not present when you win, then somebody else will get drawn. There's, 3 people that just aren't here, then that's the universe saying quit. So there you go. It's okay. You can go back and watch it later if you want, Elizabeth. Country Love, how you doing, babe? So, Elizabeth, what did you want your reading on tonight, love? Your son and a friend of his and you are supposed to go on vacation in a couple weeks. Can you tell me if she is going to go and how the vacation is going to go? Well, first of all, let's see. And of course, keep in mind, tarot is based upon her current decision-making process. Is she going to go? And I have the 7 of Wands is that I don't think she's going to go for the entire time. This is normally a very defensive card. Okay, so I feel like she's got her defenses up very, very strong still due to the shit that you and I had talked about before. Rosemary, absolutely. And if you have to go because of your live, don't worry, you can come back and rewatch it and your card will be on there, okay? So, or you can just come back if you finish if I'm still on, So, yeah. But, you just got one done with your bath. Cool. 3's your lucky number. Well, we'll see how it goes, Amber. You're 1, 2, 3, 4 on tonight's list, so you're number 4. So 4 will be your lucky number tonight if you win. But anyway, Elizabeth, what I'm seeing is even if she goes, she still has her defenses up. Based upon the shit we talked about before on why she put her defenses up to begin with, okay? And I don't think, you and I know and are aware of that, so we don't have to go into it. So let's see how the trip's going to go here. 2 of Pentacles, the Wheel, the Ace of Swords, King of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with the 2 of Pentacles starting off with this is finding a balance, is normally what that's about being very busy. And I feel like it's going to be the 2 of you starting off on this journey. However, there is a time and a place for everything. And it's like, I'm feeling with this Ace of Swords, this is the mind card. I'm feeling like about this point is when she changes her mind. You know what I'm saying? And yes, it is a great place to meet others, Kat. But, basically, I feel like this feels like she's going to change her mind or she's going to join you or it's going to be like a last minute thing. Again, we're still with the defensiveness though. The King of Swords is Brendan's going to have to play it very cool. He's going to have to let his mind be in control. All right. And take things slow with the 6 of Swords. So how is it going to go? How's it going to go overall? Now that we've kind of looked into that, we have the High Priestess, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the 8 of Wands. So I feel like overall, if he can find that right and strike that right balance between, he's following his heart, but he's letting his head be in control of his choices and not flipping out, not going through the whole thing, then she will feel more comfortable in coming out and being her full self, and it will allow them to move forward in their journey together. Okay. So I feel like it's going to go very well. The vacation, how is the vacation going to be overall? I see here overall we have the 4 of Wands, which is a joyful manifestation kind of thing. So I'm feeling very good about it overall. Okay. So Elizabeth, I hope that helps and blesses you, bestie. and gives you the information you are needing and looking for. Okay, so let's do your money spell. So here we go for you, Elizabeth. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Man, magic's strong tonight. Can you guys feel how magical it is tonight? Woo! Just that energy, you know. It's like I ask people when they come in for their readings and stuff like that. One of my trick questions is, can you tell me in what phase the moon has no power? And inevitably, somebody always ends up picking like the dark moon, the new moon, something like that. And I say, you know what? Those dark moons and new moons are very powerful for rest and new beginnings, you know? And they're like, I'm like, I'll give you a hint. It's a trick question. They're like, oh, the moon always has power, no matter what. And I'm like, yeah, you better believe it. You better believe it. It has power. So fucking A, you know? Fucking A. All right. So, I'm glad that helps, my dear. I'm glad that helps. All right. By the way, if you guys would like to get a priority reading, here's how.
Are you ready to get a tarot reading, but find yourself bewildered by all the choices available on the screen? Let's make your decision easier. If love is on your mind, our love and relationship reading, priced at $20, can shine a light on your path, whether you're single, interested in someone, or already in a relationship. Curious about a deeper insight into your life? The Full Spirit Insight reading provides an in-depth look into a specific question or offers a comprehensive general reading to hear what the universe needs you to know for only $20. Explore the realms of your soul or your spiritual gifts and how to unlock them with the Akashic Records reading, or uncover your life's true purpose with the Life Purpose reading, which will help you discover what your soul's purpose is, what you are meant to do in service to your purpose in this lifetime, and keys to help you accomplish your purpose, each available for only $20. Navigate through your financial journey with clarity from our finances reading, or connect to nature and your animal guides and learn deep lessons about what their spirits have to tell you through the Animal Spirit reading. Also, $20 each. Get an ancestor reading for $20 to hear messages of strength and hope from your ancient ancestors, your recent ancestors, and your spiritual family ancestors to help you in your journey and know you are not alone. Dive deep into your psyche with the Subconscious Insight reading for $20. Discovering the messages your subconscious self is sending and their significance. In this reading, you will learn how your subconscious is working for or against you. What are the shadows driving your thinking patterns? And what is the linchpin to resolving the issue so that you can resolve your inner demons and get a good look into your shadow work? Reveal your hidden talents and divine gifts with the Spiritual Gifts reading, or listen closely to the messages from your spirit guides that they have been trying to tell you with the Spirit Guide Messages reading. Also for $20. Experience transformation and healing with a live Reiki and chakra cleansing session for $20. I do give a free Reiki session at the beginning of every live show, but this paid option is a Reiki session that's focused directly on your needs, balancing and cleansing your chakras, and bringing you healing and balance mentally, physically, and emotionally. Mediumship, which is talking to your dearly departed, is available for only $35. This allows for a connection with loved ones who have crossed over more than 30 days ago, bringing messages of love and closure. For direct messages from the divine, opt for the Channel Divine Message service for $30, offering profound insights and guidance from your guides, your higher self, the universe, or a specified god or goddess of your choice. If you are unsure if I can connect with your preferred source, please ask first. Tipping any amount is also honored with the ability to ask a question. You do not need to get a specialty reading. Tippers will get a reading that is in accordance to their donation, be able to ask a question, and anyone who sends money for a tip, a spell, or a specialty reading will get a free blessing in the Prosperity Bowl. Remember, a free reading requires no monetary exchange. Free readings are always available and are done during breaks in the priority readings as time allows. The free reading is a general one-card reading and does not include the ability to ask a question. You must donate if you wish to ask a question. To qualify for a free reading, like this video, follow or subscribe to this channel, share this live stream, and comment the word shared. I will confirm you have been added to the list, and your card will be read during this live show at some point, whether you are here or not. Curious about tonight's signature spell? Discover what magic we're weaving and have it cast for you on the show, and experience the magic with me as I cast for only $13. You should also ask about tonight's signature reading, also for $13, which will be a unique reading for the season, moon phase, or astrological correspondence. You could choose to get both for $21 total. Questions on which reading to choose or about tonight's signature spell or reading, feel free to ask. And if you're part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle, remember your free weekly 3-card reading is waiting. Just reach out. Remember, you can ask your question for a 3-card reading or get the signature spell for the night. Not part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle? Ask about how you can learn and grow in your spiritual path, as well as get a free weekly reading or spell on this show. Embark on this magical journey with me, uncovering the mysteries and insights that await. My family and I are deeply thankful for your ongoing support.
Okay, so Kat, you're already on the free list, as I let you know before. You're like the 5th or 6th person, I'm not sure, on the free list, so that's fine. Are you okay? You seem like you need a little bit of attention tonight, so let me just take a minute to address you. Are you okay? Is there a particular thing that you're needing attention-wise that you need? Yeah, you're next what? Oh, you're third up. Yes, Batfae, you're third up. But Alana is next. So, yes, you are next up. So, okay, that was your donation. Okay, I was thinking it was the other Alana I have 2 Alanas in here. So, your Lana, that was you who sent on Venmo. So, yes, you're next. So, Batfae, Lana, I need you to tell me what word you want to represent your balance. It does not have to be like all encompassing. You're right, because this is the one with one N. You're right. So that's how I'm going to distinguish which Alana it is that donated. Gotcha. All right, weaving it is. So we're going to go over here to our screen here, and we're going to put our little offering bowl back. We're going to bring out our black moonstone and our quartz moonstone here. So, all right. So your word is weaving for balance. So we're going to put down weaving. Weaving is your word for balance. Okay. Written here is balance, dear. Lana's sacred need, make crystal clear. Upon these lines, the incense lies, a whispered wish beneath the skies, to call a light both bright
and near. As moon now grows from dark to light, the fire carved path made right. Release the weight that bound Lana tight, and bless her steps with second sight, where heart and soul no longer fight. The gods have heard through flame and air. The smoke now sings a holy prayer. They open wide the sacred way, where self and duty walk as one, in balance held by love and care. Free will to all, and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Look at that smoke. This is an incense that was made by Gloria Thayer, by the way. Lana, you know her. So, yeah. And still burning. It smells so beautiful. So let's take a look at what your reading is for this. And of course, we're using Osho Zen Tarot for our Ashes and Light Tarot map to spiritual equilibrium. So, what is the stone of the shadow? What emotional or spiritual nourishment is needed? And for you, we have breakthrough. Okay, we have breakthrough. Which in this deck, this is literally about truly releasing that which is no longer serving in order for you to get through to the other side. So emotionally, you need that breakthrough. You need to let go of the things that are holding you back so that you can launch. Okay, you need to let go of those emotional heavinesses, that emotional energy that is just like constant. You know, it's time to let that be, let it go. Okay. Now, for the stone of clarity, which is our outer goals and our obligations that need to be realigned. These are the things in the mundane world that need realignment. And for you, we have Thunderbolt. Now, in this deck, that's a tower. Okay. This is like, you're going to have to stop giving energy to the things that are not helping you. Okay? You're going to have to look into letting go of those structures that you've built to just people please. I'm feeling like this is a releasing of people pleasing dynamics. Okay? So in order to have the energy that you need for your business, for the things that you're doing, for making your life work on a mundane level and stuff like that, you're going to have to stop with the people pleasing. Let that tower of expectations go away. All right. Now, what is your third card here, which is the balanced path? This is the path between. And so interesting here that we have rainbow. Okay. This is the rainbow. Now, rainbow in this deck, by the way, is representative of Earth or the Pentacles, which is the physical. Okay, so this is the Ace of Pentacles in most decks, but here it is the Ace of Rainbows, and it's meant to symbolize maturity in this deck. Okay, being able to stand your ground, being able to stand firm. And you know what? It's really hard when people are constantly putting pressure on you, apparently on an emotional level to be their emotional support animal, and on a physical level to use up your physical energies for the things that they're trying to do. You're going to have to stand on your own solid rainbow ass ground in maturity to say, no, I have made my choice and I am standing firm. And this is my choice to make, and no is a complete sentence, right?
So yeah. I mean, that's pretty direct, pretty powerful. Did you have any questions from that at all, Lana? I've helped you more than once before, Kat. But yeah, what are you talking about? You thought you had afternoon lives during different times. Sometimes I do, very rarely. But I do have them, and I'm going to try to do some more. I really am. All right, so hopefully that helps and blesses you, Lana. Let's do your money spell. Here we go. Ready? Here we are. Lana, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Man, the energy off of this spell and reading is heavy and powerful, and I just feel the breakthroughs, the open path, the gods accepting the offering of the incense and just saying, fuck yeah, okay, you want balance? We like this. We honor balance because nature finds ways to balance itself, don't it? I mean, it totally does, right? So, yeah.
Have you been feeling torn? Pulled between what's expected of you and what your spirit truly needs? This Gemini new moon marks the beginning of a sacred shift. And as the moon waxes, so too does the promise of restored balance. I've crafted a new spell to honor this turning. Smoke of Sacred Balance. The road back to self. This spell is a sacred offering, made in trust, calling upon the gods to walk beside you, and with their guidance, help you weave a life where self-care and sacred duty no longer pull you apart. To guide your steps forward, I've created a companion tarot reading, Ashes and Light, a tarot map to spiritual equilibrium. 3 cards, 1 for the care your soul craves, 1 for the demands that weigh on your shoulders, and 1 for the path that brings both into sacred harmony. Each is $13, or receive both for $21. Join me live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for spellcasting, free 1-card readings, and sacred space. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The gods will walk with you. The way is open. Let balance return.
Man, I just love how it feels. And you cannot know just how good this incense is and how it smells. Okay? I mean, this is just like, it's kind of light and floral, yet it has some deeper notes to it, and it's just a fucking beautiful thing. All right, Diana, putting you on the list, my darling. Thank you for letting me know. If you guys Zell, you need to tell me, because that's the one thing that does not notify me, okay, is Zell. It does not notify me at all. So, yeah, okay. Got you down, babe. Got you down. All right, that being said, let's see. Natty, you're next. All right. So you're next, and I see that you wanted to get the spell. So, Natty, what? You're so shot. Why are you shot, babe? What is your word that represents the balance that you are seeking in your life, Natty? Your throat sucks. Aw, you poor thing. Aw, that's so sweet. Refresh is the word that she has. Okay, refresh it is. So we will write down refresh. And again, like I was telling everybody, you don't have to make this a complicated word or anything like that. It's just one word to symbolize the energy you are seeking for. It is a symbol. Like most words, a lot of our runes and our runic symbols and stuff were actually, the runes are language, and they started off as symbols. All the kanjis in, a lot of the Oriental style writings were symbols that became representative of words that we speak, And yes, Kat, you are definitely with friends here, for sure. Okay. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the Universe, the Spirit of all, to help me cast this smoke of sacred balance, road back to self spell for Miss Natty. Written here is balance, dear. Natty's sacred need made crystal clear. Upon these words, the incense lies, a whispered wish beneath the skies. A call to life, both bright and near. As moon grows from dark to light, that fire carved path made right. Release the weight that bound her tight, and bless her steps with second sight, where heart and soul no longer fight. The gods have heard through flame and air. The smoke now sings a holy prayer. They open wide the sacred way, where self and duty walk as one, and balance held by love and care. Strong flame. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Damn. God dang, this is a powerful fucking spell. You're feeling it in your lungs, Natty? Wow. It makes sense since it's an incense-based spell, and maybe you really need to speak your truth, okay? So let's see what your ashes and light tarot map to spiritual equilibrium is. So card 1, the Stone of Shadow. What emotional or spiritual nourishment is needed? And we're going to have here the... Okay, so this is the Ace of Earth, basically. The Ace of Rainbows here for you, which is the Abundance card, okay? And I don't know why is this... Let me see. Yeah, okay, I guess that is supposed to be the Ace of Rainbows. Cool, okay. So this is about that, abundance mindset, prosperity mindset. And here you see a happy, jolly guy, okay? Happy, jolly guy with his rainbows, meditating and just enjoying. And so what this to me is saying for you and energy wise is telling you that you need to take time to enjoy the things that you have. Okay. You need to take time to glory in the accomplishments and the things that are right and the things that are working. Okay. So work on, enjoying the things that you have is what this is about for your spiritual well-being. Okay. Now, your stone of clarity for the mundane, the outer goals, obligations that need to be realigned. Let's see what we've got. And we have here the 6 of Swords. Okay, 6 of Swords, which is the burden. Okay, you're going to have to step up and take total responsibility. Now, the 6 of Swords is definitely about kind of like the slow going forward. You're just going to have to chip at it as a burden, one day at a time, one moment at a time to meet the actual obligations. Stop trying to do it all at once. The 6 of Swords is, about the journey, not about the instant gratification. Okay. So with the burden is like, you know what? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to take responsibility for it. But I'm going to take my journey at pace, nice and slow, nice and easy, and make it work. Okay. Now, your final card, which is the path between. How can balance be gained and sustained? And we have the 5 of Wands here, totality. Okay, and you see how even though it's a 5 of fire and stuff like that, it's a very different normal meaning from the normal 5 of Wands here. Instead, you see something that's kind of like bridging literally people together, 5 people working together to bridge the gap. And so this is going to be about, while you're taking responsibility, you're also going to have to enlist accountability and the help of others to help you keep on track. No person is an island unto themselves, and you need this bridge of people. I want to really kind of close up and see how this bridge of people, see how they're holding together to bridge one side and the other. And now look at this. Look at it here in with this reading. With this totality, everybody together, working together to bridge this, appreciating what we have, taking responsibility and chipping away at it one step at a time, and people will help you maintain the balance. Okay? That is as direct as it comes, really, for this kind of a reading. How are you guys liking this reading? It's such a unique one, isn't it? So, me and Wolf, yes, but also, your besties in the besties chat. All right. People like that are near you, people who are willing to support you. I know you have some good friends in your area. I really would love for you to have a chance to meet one of my Jesse and get to know each other, because I think you guys would make excellent friends. I have a knack about these things. And when my friends and my besties can be besties with my other besties, then that makes a nice little bestie. Yeah, bestie. I can say bestie one more time, bestie. So yes, while Wolf and I can help you with being your bridge, there's others too. There's more than just the 2 of us. There were 5 coming together in that chain, which means it's a group. It's not just 2 people. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that helps and blesses you. Let's do your money spell here. All right. So here we are. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Well, Jacqueline, hang out here and, you'll get to know some people, or maybe even think about joining the Sacred Shadow Healing Group. We have a great group for sacred shadow work and learning how to reintegrate ourselves. And here's a little bit about that.
You've spent your life hiding parts of yourself, the anger, the grief, the fear, the shame, told they were too messy, too much, too wrong to bring into the light. But those shadows, they're not your weakness, they're the map to your healing. Welcome to a space where the truth of who you are is not only allowed, it's honored. This is Sacred Shadow Healing, a witch-led circle for those ready to do the real work. The uncomfortable, honest, powerful work of facing what's been buried, and learning how to hold it with love. Inside the group, you'll find structure and support, guided shadow work prompts, detailed guides to help you integrate your shadow, live sessions, private Zoom gatherings, a community that doesn't flinch when you speak your truth. Here, you are not broken. Here, we don't bypass pain. We walk through it together. We learn to listen to our shadows, and we begin to heal from the roots up. It's $20 a month to join, and it might just change your life. Your healing begins in the shadows. We're here when you're ready.
So yeah, that's a little bit about the Sacred Shadow Healing Group, and I highly encourage you guys to get to be a part of that, because it is really, really, really impactful, the shit that we're doing there. And not a whole lot of people are talking, because a lot of people are really going into themselves and working on their shadow work and really making it work. So, you know, at some point, people will absolutely start chitter-chattering and sharing their journeys a little bit more, but not quite yet. We're not at that point yet, quite yet, but we're getting there. Okay. So I have my goals. I have my goals with that group. And when we get into, I know when we do the monthly group therapy, that people will probably start opening up a lot more then, you know? So you're welcome, Natty. And, you know, Jacqueline, welcome to your accountability group here. Welcome to the Good Vibe Tribe. Seriously. All right. Artemis, you're up next. So what is your word that represents the balance that you are seeking, Artemis? What is the word that represents the balance that you are seeking? Freedom. That's a good balance. Okay, so freedom for you. All right. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this smoke of sacred balance, road back to self, for my friend and dear spirit child, Artemis. Oh, and there's the wolf. Everybody say hi to the wolf. So, Artemis, your word is freedom. Okay? Written here is balance, dear. Artemis's sacred need made crystal clear. Upon these words, the incense lies, a whispered wish beneath the skies, to a call to life, both bright and near. As moon now grows from dark to light, the fire carved a path made right. Release the weight that bound them tight, and bless their steps with second sight. For heart and soul no longer fight. Gods have heard through flame and air. The smoke now sings a holy prayer. The way is lit, the veil undone, where self and duty walk as one, in balance held by love and care. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Man. Artemis, how did that feel to you? That felt fucking fantastic to me. Holy shit. Jonathan, did you share? And good evening, Rochelle. How are you, darling? All right. Artie, let's see what your reading has to say, okay? So we're doing the Ashes and Light, a tarot map to spiritual equilibrium with the Osho Zen Tarot. And the card 1 is the Stone of Shadow, which is our Black Moonstone. And what we have here is awareness for you, okay? Awareness of yourself. Self-awareness is going to be your key to restoring your spiritual and emotional balance, okay? So understanding your self-awareness. Let me turn the light up in here. Alexa, make showcase 60%. I need more light. There we go. There's some more light. So yeah, awareness for you is definitely going to be about staying and maintaining the awareness of where you're at on your mental health, on your emotional self, and on your spiritual self. Okay, so keeping a pulse, taking your own pulse once in a while, and staying spiritually and self-aware is what you need to do to return balance on the spiritual side. Now, card 2, our Stone of Clarity, which is our clear quartz, represents our full moon and represents the physical self, okay? And for here, we have the Ace of Swords, the mind, okay? You are going to have to maintain discipline of the mind in order to bring balance to the things that need to be handled and dealt with on a mundane, day-to-day thing, okay? Mundane day-to-day thing, you need to keep your mind in focus and let your mind be, discipline of the mind. Let that structure in your mind keep you on track with your day-to-day responsibilities. Okay. Now our third card is the Path Between. How can balance be gained and sustained? And this card is going to reveal to us our sacred bridge. And for here we have postponement. We have rest. And actually, Artemis, this goes very much in tune with several other readings that we have done that have told you that right now you need to take your present situation as a downtime, as a reset time. You need to prepare these things. You need to work through that self-awareness, and you need to use this downtime to set up the disciplines of the mind that are going to work and matter for you. Okay? So that is very, very important. You're going to have to take this rest time to reset and set your direction going forward. All right, Rochelle, putting you on the free list. And that also means that you are entered to win our free reading for tonight. Artemis, I hope that helps and blesses you, my darling. And I hope that answers any questions you may have on restoring your balance. Let's do your money spell here. Artemis, money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Rochelle, I put you on the free list. Want to make sure you knew that. So there we go. Diana, you are up next. What did you want your reading on, my dear? Rochelle, you've been told you're glowing today, which made you smile to hear about it from random strangers while shopping. That's amazing. That's always nice. When random people give you a compliment, it feels great. It really, really does. All right, so while we're waiting on Diana to tell us what she would like her reading on, let's pull a couple of our first freebies. Ta-da, freebies. All right, Jarek, for you. What do we have? Let me move off our... Here we go. All right, so Jarek, we have for you the Ace of Swords, and it says on here, I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning to sail my ship. Okay? You're getting through this. Don't be afraid. The universe is bringing you safely through this journey of yours right now. Don't be afraid of the storms. You're learning how to sail your ship. You can handle this. You've got this. And you're not alone. Okay? You're not a one-man crew, buddy. So, yeah. Becca Crosby, for you, we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is, it says on here, your quote is, none of us will ever accomplish anything excellent or commanding except when he listens to this whisper, which is heard by him alone. What does that mean, Becca? That means that you can motivate yourself. Okay? 9 of Pentacles is the ultimate independent woman card, truly. The ultimate independent person card. Only you can truly motivate you. Okay? Other people can give you motivational speeches, whatever, and you can listen to them, you can take them to heart, but only you can truly motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's wonderful, Rochelle. Whenever I'm told to rest, a part of my mind screams, there is no time, and I'm sad. No, you need to know that there is time. Your downtime, Artemis, is just as important as your uptime, because you know what? If you don't plug in your phone and fucking recharge it once in a while, yeah, it'll work great until it runs out of battery. You know? You got to plug your phone in. Guess what? You got to plug your people in too, okay? So, all right, Batfay, Lana, for you, we have the 3 of Cups. And it says, those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves. 3 of Cups is the Laissez le bon temps rouler card. Let the good times roll. Get out and have a little fun. You need it, okay? So that's what the universe is telling you. Diana, are you here? What did you want your reading on, sweetheart? Amber Peters, for you, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And it says, resolve to be thyself and know that he who finds himself loses his misery. Okay? This is basically telling you that just be yourself, be true to you. Yeah, some people may fall off, but you know what? Other people who are needing to be drawn to you, Amber, will be drawn to you. Okay? It's just a matter of time. Just live yourself authentically. All right, Kat, let's see what we have for you. Is, Temperance card. Haven't pulled this one from this deck in a minute. And it says the unlike is joined together. And from differences results the most beautiful harmony. Kind of like fire and ice. You are the alchemist, Kat. You need to make the changes that are necessary in order to make your goals happen. Does that make some sense? All right. So, and Jessie, are you back yet? We're going to see if Jessie's back yet. She was picking up her daughter about 30 minutes ago. Yeah. So she may or may not be back yet, but we'll do hers next. Meanwhile, if you guys would like to get a priority reading, think about it. If you want to get on the free list, here's how.
To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question or get a specialty reading or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers, and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free general 1-card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you from my family to yours for your ongoing support.
Okay. Amber says, I am so mentally and physically exhausted, but now on the daily I get out of bed, sit on the sofa, and sleep again. My physical pain does not help. I know it goes hand in hand. I'm mentally and physically exhausted. I'm genuinely struggling with the physical and mental pain. Shitting doctors won't help. Please, any advice would be much appreciated. Well, you know, I can tell you that when we are living a fully sedentary lifestyle, our inflammation, our pain, and our depression increase, okay? So fully sedentary doesn't help us get better. However, sometimes, yes, there are mitigating circumstances like pain that keep us from being fully active. But I'm going to tell you the best piece of advice I ever fucking heard. Don't let the things you can't do stop you from doing the things you can. If you can't do certain things, try doing other things. If you can't work out, then try doing isolation muscle movements. Tense up, release. Tense up, release. Tense up, release. If that's your only exercise and you go through your body, you go through your shoulders. Tense up, release. Tense up, release. Reach forward, just a normal reach forward, not a stretch. Reach up, reach out, reach wide, reach back. Okay, that's something. That's increasing your circulation. Same thing, can you lean right? Lean left. Look up. Look down. Look right. Look left. And don't push yourself. Just move some. Okay? Turn on some music and sway. Listen to the music and just sway. Let the energy go through you. Feel it. And then congratulate yourself. When you feel like you can do more, then do more. And if you don't feel like you can't do more, then don't let the things you can't do stop you from doing the things you can. Find something every day that you can accomplish. Even if that is, I got up out of bed and instead of just going to the couch, I got out of my PJs, put something on, and then went to the couch, right? Whatever it takes, just one step at a time, one thing at a time, and celebrate the victory that you had with just that small thing, okay? And as you do that, then you will find, wait a second, I did more work today. I'm exhausted, but I'm resting differently. I'm resting better because I'm more exhausted on an outside level than I am on an inside. Maybe I can get up and do a little bit more tomorrow. If you had depression, you had 2 hip replacements, trying best to do what you can. Great. Then turn around and, with your hip replacements, do leg movements, do chair yoga. Okay. Do anything that you can to just work out range of motion. You put your right foot in, do the hokey pokey from your chair. Put your right foot in, put your right foot out, put your right foot in and shake it all about. Do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Okay, put the left foot in, put the left foot out, put the left foot in, shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Okay, and that little bit of movement. You put your right arm in, you put your right arm out, you put your right arm in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Just doing something like that, okay? That little bit of movement, and even if you just do the hokey pokey song for all your limbs every day, you've accomplished something. I did the hokey pokey song. Maybe tomorrow I'll do the hokey pokey song twice. Maybe tomorrow I will stand up and turn around and then sit back down. That's what it's all about. Whatever it takes, just a little something. And when you can't do more, do not guilt yourself for not being able to do more. Simply say, you know what? I did as much as I could, and I'm proud of that. And when I can do more, I'll do more. But until I can, I'm not going to guilt myself. You know what I'm saying? Does that make some sense, Amber? All right. So I'm still not seeing Diana or Diana's question. Did anybody see it and I just completely missed it? Diana, where are you? Yes, baby steps. Baby steps are important, okay? And congratulating ourselves for the fucking baby steps. Celebrating our small victories, okay? We have to celebrate the small victories. And then eventually our victories will get bigger and bigger. And then we'll look back and be like, holy shit, I can't believe it. Diana, it's your turn, sweetheart. What did you want your reading on? I'll give an example. One example comes back from ninja training and how ninjas were trained once upon a time. Okay. Hey, Ash, how you doing? But once upon a time, when ninjas would start their training as children, they would be given a seedling. And that seed, they would tell every day of their training, they'd have to jump over that seedling. It would normally be something like corn or something that would stalk up pretty damn high. Okay, but they would be told, after you plant the seed, you're going to jump over that spot 100 times every day. Now, at first, when it's just a seedling, that is so easy. So, thump, 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 thump. Now it's getting waist high. Womp, 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 womp. Over one person's head. Womp, 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 womp. Okay, got all that sort of thing. Okay, so they don't even realize it though, because it's just such a gradual every day. You're hopping over something. It happens to be just like centimeters taller than it was yesterday, centimeters taller than it was the day before, and you build up your strength. And that's how we do. That's how we grow, one little bit at a time. Becky says, I think I'm emotionally exhausted worrying and stressing about my crappy financial situation. Yeah, I get that. Totally. But, start making a plan. Turn it into a plan. Instead of a freak out, turn it into a plan. Worry and let the flow happen. Let the flow come. Let the flow go. Let the flow work for you. There you go. You'll do it tomorrow and it'll give you a smile. So just do your hokey pokey and turn yourself around. And it can turn your whole life around. So I'm glad that helped. All right. So Diana has asked her question. It says, I sent a video of a how-to on my AI women's group and to 3 women. Guidance on feedback if they will respond and how I'm seen in the AI group. Hello, tasty one. Welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you would like to get on the free list. All right, so Diana, let's see what we have here for you. How are you, Miss Amy Marie? I don't have you on the free list either. So if you haven't shared, make sure you share and get on the free list. All right, so we're having the 9 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with the 9 of Swords, the grief card, is I feel like you have generated a little bit of upset and jealousy. What is it with people when other people do something right and do something that shows they're capable, that people have to be upset and jealous? Because when we lift each other up, we all fly higher, but yet this is like the upset and jealousy that they want to peck at you like a bunch of fucking murder crows. Okay, whatever. But the good news is they do see you as like an expert. Okay, with this Hierophant right there, they see you as you are guru. You know what you're doing. They see you as, you are accomplished. They receive this as, oh, yeah, she knows her shit. Cool. And the 8 of Pentacles it is going to drive people to wanting to work with you. Okay, so you have those two opposites, but at least this one, the Hierophant, makes me feel really good. You're going to have the people who are completely jealous and want to pick at it and be like, whatever. And then you're going to have other people who are looking at you like, yeah. They are absolutely who I want to work with. And here you are seen as the guru. And I think that that's a good place to be. Because you know what, Diana, you and I both well know there's always going to be some jealous assets, right? So hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight and guidance in that regard. Let's do your money spell here. All right. So Diana, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. All right, I'm going to read off everybody that's on the free list. If you do not hear your name, then you are not on the free list. I'm going to include the people I've already read for because these are the people who are entered into tonight's drawing, and we'll continue to do some of our freebies here, okay? So I have Jarek, Becca, Batfaye, Amber, Kat, Jesse, Amy Ross, Becky Brooks, Jacqueline, Diana, Mary Sharkus, Natty, Artie, Junior, Marisol, Rosemary, Phoenix, and Rochelle. If you did not hear your name, then, and Amy Marie, we are finished with the donation list, so the next person that's on will be pulled in right away. So yes, if you heard your name, then you're on the free list. If you did not hear your name, you're not on the free list and you're not entered in for the free reading tonight, okay? So let's do a quick little promo break here. Don't forget, I still have an awesome mentorship circle. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. I have a $20 love and relationship spread, tasty one, or you can donate any amount for just a smaller reading too if you don't want the full specialty reading. So it's up to you what you would like to donate. So hopefully that helps and blesses you. You donated for your friend Ash. Okay. So let's see what we got coming in here. Let's see if it came in. There it is. Yes. Amy has definitely. Okay. So Ash, Amy has donated for you to have a specialty reading. So if any of those over here, you're welcome to get. So if you would like to know a little bit about what the reading choices are, here's the information about them. Are you ready to get a tarot reading, but find yourself bewildered by all the choices available on the screen? Let's make your decision easier. If love is on your mind, our love and relationship reading, priced at $20, can shine a light on your path, whether you're single, interested in someone, or already in a relationship. Curious about a deeper insight into your life? The Full Spirit Insight reading provides an in-depth look into a specific question or offers a comprehensive general reading to hear what the universe needs you to know for only $20. Explore the realms of your soul or your spiritual gifts and how to unlock them with the Akashic Records reading, or uncover your life's true purpose with the Life Purpose reading, which will help you discover what your soul's purpose is, what you are meant to do in service to your purpose in this lifetime, and keys to help you accomplish your purpose, each available for only $20. Navigate through your financial journey with clarity from our finances reading, or connect to nature and your animal guides and learn deep lessons about what their spirits have to tell you through the Animal Spirit reading. Also, $20 each. Get an ancestor reading for $20 to hear messages of strength and hope from your ancient ancestors, your recent ancestors, and your spiritual family ancestors to help you in your journey and know you are not alone. Dive deep into your psyche with the Subconscious Insight reading for $20. Discovering the messages your subconscious self is sending and their significance. In this reading, you will learn how your subconscious is working for or against you. What are the shadows driving your thinking patterns? And what is the linchpin to resolving the issue so that you can resolve your inner demons and get a good look into your shadow work? Reveal your hidden talents and divine gifts with the Spiritual Gifts reading, or listen closely to the messages from your spirit guides that they have been trying to tell you with the Spirit Guide Messages reading. Also for $20. Experience transformation and healing with a live Reiki and chakra cleansing session for $20.
I do give a free Reiki session at the beginning of every live show, but this paid option is a Reiki session that's focused directly on your needs, balancing and cleansing your chakras, and bringing you healing and balance mentally, physically, and emotionally. Mediumship, which is talking to your dearly departed, is available for only $35. This allows for a connection with loved ones who have crossed over more than 30 days ago, bringing messages of love and closure. For direct messages from the divine, opt for the Channel Divine Message service for $30, offering profound insights and guidance from your guides, your higher self, the universe, or a specified god or goddess of your choice. If you are unsure if I can connect with your preferred source, please ask first. Tipping any amount is also honored with the ability to ask a question. You do not need to get a specialty reading. Tippers will get a reading that is in accordance to their donation, be able to ask a question, and anyone who sends money for a tip, a spell, or a specialty reading will get a free blessing in the Prosperity Bowl. Remember, a free reading requires no monetary exchange. Free readings are always available and are done during breaks in the priority readings as time allows. The free reading is a general one-card reading and does not include the ability to ask a question. You must donate if you wish to ask a question. To qualify for a free reading, like this video, follow or subscribe to this channel, share this live stream, and comment the word shared. I will confirm you have been added to the list, and your card will be read during this live show at some point, whether you are here or not. Curious about tonight's signature spell? Discover what magic we're weaving and have it cast for you on the show, and experience the magic with me as I cast for only $13. You should also ask about tonight's signature reading, also for $13, which will be a unique reading for the season, moon phase, or astrological correspondence. You could choose to get both for $21 total. Questions on which reading to choose or about tonight's signature spell or reading, feel free to ask. And if you're part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle, remember your free weekly 3-card reading is waiting. Just reach out. Remember, you can ask your question for a 3-card reading or get the signature spell for the night. Not part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle? Ask about how you can learn and grow in your spiritual path, as well as get a free weekly reading or spell on this show. Embark on this magical journey with me, uncovering the mysteries and insights that await. My family and I are deeply thankful for your ongoing support.
All right, Ash, so have you decided what you wanted to get for your reading? I'll do a couple more freebies while we're waiting for you to pick. Amy Marie has kind of suggested between the past life or the spiritual gifts, but it's entirely up to you. Okay? So you can choose whatever you'd like out of all the stuff you just saw. The list is still up on the screen for you. Meanwhile, let's do a couple more freebies. Or you could get tonight's special if you want to get the signature spell and reading tonight. That's also available to you. So, Jessica Granados, 10 of Wands for you, and it says patience and fortitude conquer all things. You're about to face some very strong challenges. Patience and fortitude will be necessary. Amy Ross, let's see what we got for you, girlfriend. We have the Knight of Cups, and it says there's nothing half so sweet as life as love's young dream. And this is about really following what you love. All right. Doesn't necessarily mean following what you love for who you're in love with, but doing the things that make life worthwhile, the things that you love doing. There's nothing half so sweet as being able to do that. Spiritual gifts, Ash, you got it. All right. And Becky Brooks, for you, we have the 7 of Cups, and it says, Whoso loves believes the impossible. And that means don't just think that whatever options you've been given are your only options. If you are walking in that love energy, you will draw the right shit to you, okay? And make the impossible possible again. All right? So hopefully that helps and blesses you. All right. Let's do some spiritual gifts. Gotta get my Akashic record deck out for this. And we're gonna switch over to our full desk cam so we can see the whole fucking desk so we can have some space to do this, okay? So we're gonna look first of all at your spiritual gifts. What are your spiritual gifts? Let's move this down so you can see it a little bit. Oh, two of them came out together. Okay. And room for one more here. Good, we've made enough room. All right, so Ash, here are your spiritual gifts. And then we're going to use tarot to find out how the fuck are you supposed to use them or activate them. All right, so there we go. 1, 2, and 3. All right, excellent. So first of all, I see that you have the gift of do you already have a green thumb? Have you done any growing or anything of any kind with like plants and stuff like that? Because I am definitely seeing that you have a strong connection with the earth. And even if you think you have a black thumb, you probably really don't. And I would be shocked if you, anytime you set your mind to growing something, that it would absolutely grow like nobody's business. Jacqueline says, my broken relationship I poured over for the last 6 years and literally made my physical body break down. Tore laborium in my hip and joints are frozen. My fingers tingling on pins and needles. I feel soon as I leave here, I'll get better. It's just a disrespectful and total regard for me, which is overwhelming and painful. Honey, it may feel painful to leave him, but if it's that painful to be with him, then I guarantee you, you cannot heal unless you're willing to let go of that which is making you sick. You're going to have to let go. If he's making you sick, then you're going to have to let go, babe. And I promise you, it's scary to let go when you have a toxic person, but you instantly start feeling better once you get over the grief part of letting go and grieving that person. Okay? So, well, Ash, I think you should definitely try. Okay? Your next gift here is the counselor. So this automatically tells me that you're an empath, you're able to see things, and you're able to help other people. Okay, empaths were great at helping other people, not always good at helping ourselves though, you know? So that's one thing that's really important. Here we have the hero. You are definitely the kind of person who can step in and be a problem solver in the midst of a tough and difficult situation. You will be the calm one. You can compartmentalize your own reaction in order to step up for other people, which is pretty fucking awesome and pretty damn strong. I really love that for you. Okay. We have the masculine feminine as one of your spiritual gifts. And I have this feeling that on this one, you have the ability to speak guy and girl, which is basically saying that you have the ability to speak emotional languages and you have the ability to speak factual and motivational languages. Okay, you can be the literal speaker and you can be the emotional, allegorical speaker. And you can fit any of those roles at any given time because that is a gift of yours. You can just step in. You're actually would be a great translator between, you know, maybe a man and a woman who are not getting along and not like really understanding or hearing what other people are saying. You can say, hey, what she's really trying to say is blank. Look at him and say say that to him. Look at her and say what he's really trying to say is blank. Now, this is how you guys can actually learn to communicate for yourself. So if you have not gotten into like counseling or something, that might be something that you should do. Okay. It might be something you should look into. The other thing that I'm seeing here is body mind. Okay. And I feel like if you got into something like Reiki or, yoga, bridging the energetic with the physical is a gift of yours, okay? laying on of hands, using the power of the mind, the power of healing, the power of breath, the power of yoga, the power of Reiki, whatever it is, to be able to bring balance to the body as well as to the mind. So these are some amazing gifts. Just saying. I'm seeing that you are definitely called, Ash, to be a light worker, but I will warn you, Miss Light Worker, that once you start working in the light and the dark doesn't understand it, they go into keep it or kill it mode. So you will face challenges in dealing with, oh, you're going to be the healer. People are going to come at you. They're going to be jealous and they're going to be like, try to kill it, whatever. Ask Amy. She's been through this too. I've been through this. Any of us who step up to become the healers, to be the light in the darkness, we have to deal with this shit, truly. It's not fun. It is not fun. But what we're called to do is so necessary and so powerful. It's not even funny. So we're not happy. We never find ourselves in our happiness or fulfillment until we start working in these gifts. Okay. So first of all, Page of Swords, you need to learn about how to utilize your gifts, okay? Learning how to grow things, learning counseling, going to school to become a counselor, going to Reiki classes, learning Reiki. You've got to learn these things. The second thing that you've got to do in order to act in your gifts is to learn how to make spiritual connections. And that's what the Lover's really about. The Lover's isn't about fucking, okay? The Lover's not about the let's go have sex or let's have a romantic relationship. Sometimes it is, but what it's always about is finding and connecting on a spiritual level with people. So once you learn, then you go out and connect, and then you become the Three of Pentacles. You become part of a community. You need to work in community, okay? So you become a part of a community to accomplish your goal. So that's how you enact these gifts. Wow, what a strong and powerful reading. What a strong and powerful reading. And these are some really strong gifts. And I will tell you, as much as you may want to shut them off, I can tell from this, you're not going to be able to shut them off. Okay? So you might as well just learn to fucking use them. One of the things that you can do, and let me pull up my little thingy here. Where is it? It's in here. Where's my gift? Here it is, Marketplace. All right, the Witch Coach's Sanctuary and Marketplace, right? This group is free, open to the public. You don't have to sign up for jack shit. You don't have to pay for jack shit. And there is a 6-week empathy course in there for your how to work through and work with your empathic gifts. 6 weeks completely free. Get in the group, do the 6-week course, even if you do it faster than 6 weeks, whatever. Okay, do the course. It's free in the Witch Coach's Sanctuary Marketplace. Just look it up. It's groups, and the groups is the Witch Coach. Okay, so facebook.com/groups/the Witch Coach. Okay. Actually, I think I might have. There it is. There we go. I'm typed it in there for you. So you can just click on there and join that group and start learning how to utilize your gifts. Meanwhile, Amy, we have a prosperity. Since you're the one who donated, you get the blessing. Unless you tell me specifically to cast it for Ash. But you get the blessing. All right. So, Amy, for you, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will. It is now done. So mote it be. Yeah, I wanted to have a free resource out there for people to be able to just learn and grow. Yeah. All right, well, universe, cast it for Amy and Ash. So, with both of you, Amy, you set the intention for both of you. You're good. Alrighty. That being said, let's go back to our free list. And Jack, let's do our first. How many people are on the free list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Random number 1 through 19. Random number is 6. So 6 it gave us. 6 it is. All right. So let's see who's number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be Jesse. Jesse, my bestie. The pinned comment down below, Jacqueline. If you look, there's a little pinned comment there. Or let me just type it back up for you real quick. Copy and paste is a great thing. Here are the different ways you can donate. Okay. You're looking for what? The group? I just posted it in the Facebook, and it's in the guides. But that's the group right there, the Witch Coach group. I just posted the link up for you for the Witch Coach group. All right, so Jesse, are you here? Are you back, Jesse? Meanwhile, let's continue with our freebies, and if she's not here, we'll draw again in a few minutes. You too, Amy Marie, stick around. You're gonna get your free. Well, you shared, right? Did you share? I don't have you on the list. But yes, I'll be doing our freebies here. We're going down our freebies. So Jacqueline, let's see what your freebies are. I know you're going through a hard time right now, but we're giving you the Ace of Wands. Okay? And it says, whatever you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Stop sitting back and waiting for him to do it. Whatever you can do, begin it. Be bold, because that has genius, power, and magic in it. Ace of Wands is about fire, and fire is about transformation. All right? So it's time for you to transform this crazy ass situation of yours. All right? Diana, for you, we have the Devil, and it says, a man should never be ashamed to own that he has been wrong, which is but saying that he is wiser today than yesterday. Okay, I don't know what this isn't about, but this is normally about the lizard brain and going back and responding to things in an old way rather than in a new and intentional way. This is going back to old habits and old comfort zones. Okay. Oh, you've never seen it pop up before. Well, set your notifications right and look in the guides for the 6-week empathy course, girl. All right, tasty one. I see you. I got you. You are up next, tasty one. So let me know, are you looking for love, have a person of interest, or in a relationship right now? It depends. I have several different love and relationship spreads. So depending on what you're trying to figure out in your love and relationship depends on what spread. If you've got somebody that you're like, what the fuck? Then yeah, you're in a relationship and you're wanting to know what the fuck. Or if you're looking for love, I have one for how's that love progression going and what are your challenges to finding love, yada, yada. So what is it in love and relationship that you're looking to see? And I'll pick one of the spreads that I have for that. All right, Mary Sharkus, let's see what we have for you. Mary Sharkus, for you, we have the Four of Swords. And it says, my sun sets to rise again. Give yourself a fucking break, Mary. You need to be far more gentle with yourself. You're still doing too much and not getting enough rest. Okay, not getting enough rest and restore time. Does that mean sleep? No, sometimes that means going out and doing something that's good for you, even if it's going out. You're in a relationship now, so what you're looking for is how that relationship is going to go forward, progress, how to fix it. What's the main thing you want to know? Natty, for you, we have the Six of Wands, which is all about, you're going to win this. And it says nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. And Goddess knows, Natty, you are very enthusiastic. But the Six of Wands is about taking the victory. You're going to win. You're going to come out on top, babe. Don't fret. Don't worry. It's coming. All right. Artemis. Yeah, Amber says that to Jacqueline, she says, I'm so sorry to hear that. I've not long come out of a domestic violence relationship, and it took the life and soul from me. So I kind of understand a bad relationship, but always remember you have lots of people who care about you, and we're always here for you. Well said, Amber. Yes, this is a safe space. This is definitely a safe space for people. All right, Artie, for you, what do we have? We have the Page of Swords, which says, when a student is ready, the master will appear. Artie, to grow and learn, you're going to have to learn. You're going to have to diligently study. You're going to have to understand yourself and the elements of everything that's going on around you. Okay? So hopefully that helps you. All right. Tasty one. So are you, what is it you're really wanting to know about your current relationship, my friend? Meanwhile, we're going to pick another one, random number from 1 to 19. And we have 8. 8 is what we got. So 6, 7, 8. That's going to be Becky Brooks. Becky Brooks. Becky Brooks, are you still here with us? Becky Brooks, you have won the free reading. Becky Brooks, let me know if you're here. Becky Brooks. I'm glad you did too, Jacqueline. And I think you found a good community of people who will love and accept you and give you some of the confidence that maybe you need to let go of the things that are making you sick. You deserve better. You deserve more. All right. I got you. I got you. So yes, we are going to do the his and her spread, basically. Am I assuming Tasty one? Is it a his and her and his and his? Give me some pronouns, buddy. Because Tasty one does not give me your pronouns. And it doesn't give me your partner's pronouns either. So we're going to switch over here to our full desk cam. All right, Jonathan, welcome back. So let's see where you're coming from, Tasty one. What direction you're coming from. Yes, welcome to the fan, Jacqueline. Definitely. We are family. Da-na-na-na-na-na. All my brothers, sisters, and me. Ow, ow, ow. Where they're coming from, which would be the other side of this equation. And you said he, so where he's coming from. Are you a she, her, Tasty, or a he, him? Or are they, them? Now we're going to see, what is the bridge? Love can build a bridge. What is the divider? What is blocking the path to this bridge? Okay. And okay. It doesn't matter whether you're born that way or not. I don't care if you're cisgendered or not. I just want to have the right pronouns that I'm saying. And then where is this going together? Okay, where are we going with this presently? All right. So, there we go. That's our love and relationship, his and her spread. Or me and them. Whatever. All right, so we're going to start with where you're coming from. So this is the her. And we see here the Knight of Pentacles. You are definitely standing your ground. You are coming into your power and you're ready to release that which is no longer serving. You are just like, okay, if it's just fucking with me, then I am ready to say enough. However, I do see with this 5 of Cups that you are focusing on the negative aspects of the relationship. And I get that because sometimes the negatives can be pervasive. They are invasive, the negatives are. It's hard, okay? Becky, great. Well, you won, so you're going to have to start thinking about your question, okay, babe? I'll ask you your question in a minute. Perfect, Tasty. So, basically, what I'm seeing here is you're ready to throw this away and say, fuck it, because there are elements of the relationship that are circling the drain here. However, you're also ignoring the positives in the relationship. And you need to make sure that you are balancing in all aspects. Granted, yeah, we have 3 cups circling the drain, 2 cups that are good behind you that you need to take a look at and understand too. But all of these things are pertinent and you need to see all of them for what they are, okay? Now, where he's coming from. First of all, we have the 5 of Swords, all right? And the 5 of Swords is about a Pyrrhic victory. He wants to win no matter what the cost. Interestingly enough, we have the 6 of Wands saying the same fucking thing up here is what's breaking you apart, okay? So he is setting up boundaries, but his boundaries, rather than being punitive, or rather than being like, okay, here's my boundaries for my autonomy, his boundaries are punitive because he is locked in an old mindset. He's locked in an old way of thinking. He's not done his shadow work. He is just, his main motivation at this point is to win. All right. So what is going to build the bridge? And we have the Death and Rebirth card here. Okay, letting go completely and saying, you know what, I don't fucking care. If you win, you win. If I win, I win. It doesn't matter. Winning is not what is important. As long as the focus and what's breaking you guys apart, as long as the focus is, I need to feel a victory from this. I need to have the last word. I need to win this fight. I need to win this argument. You are creating a versus situation. And this feeds right into his past trauma. He is in a versus situation, whereas you're in I'm trying to stand my ground and be respected, but he just got to win. What the fuck? Okay. You're going to have to let go of your way of viewpoint in order to make this work if you want it to. Okay. So here's the kind of going forward progression down here at the bottom. Win everything. Win every fight, every argument, every debate. Okay? Look, I'm going to put back on my face for a second. When you are in a relationship, you are supposed to be working together. But we look at it and we see that, okay, that's him and that's me, and we're in a versus situation. We're in the ring battling it out. He's in that corner, I'm in this corner, and we're going to fight it out, and we have a direct winner. I will tell you, the second you step into the ring on opposite corners and treat this like a battle, it is lost. You are supposed to be teammate. You're going to have to redirect this whole thing into the team, okay? Yeah, that I'm telling you what's in his head. Whether or not he's out there or not, we have the 8 of Swords here that is saying this is his mindset that he's stuck in. And he's seeing it as a versus situation. Okay? So that's where it's really going on. He might be like, you're right, I'm wrong, I apologize, just to make the battle stop. Okay? But he is in the versus mindset. Whereas you're in the I need respect and I need to be seen mindset. And that you're neither one of you are completely wrong, but this is not leading to a healthy relationship. So what we have to do, first of all, Page of Wands. All right, let's pull it up here. Page of Wands. This is going to be setting up a new dynamic. Okay. So instead of like, I have to do this or you have to do that, let's ask questions. Let's think. Let's go through that. Okay. Becky, I think that you're behind. I think you need to check here on YouTube. Make sure your scroller bar is all the way over to the right. Okay. Yeah, that's why he doesn't fix it. Exactly. Okay, so you're going to have to change the dynamic into teamwork instead of versus. The next is when you are together and working through a problem, instead of turning around and telling him how wrong he is on something and putting him into the versus mindset, you're going to have to say, let's sit down and look at all the potential solutions together. How do you think this would work? Let's work on a problem and stuff together. Jacqueline, stop trying to use this to fix your relationship. This is not your reading. This is not anywhere close to your reading. And I can tell you energetically, while this may resonate and you'll be like, oh, that's what's going on with him. No, you're with somebody toxic. You're with a toxic person, and that you don't have to change anything he does. That's a freebie on the house for me. Okay. So while this resonates, this is not something that if he's truly breaking your body like that, get the fuck out. Okay. Casey, when going back to you, that's not your advice. I'm saying here, to fix it for you. You're going to have to change the dynamic and look at solutions together. Okay? And then you're going to have to do the things that you know need doing to protect your peace. Okay? You need to find solutions. Once you're doing that, you approach things from a thing of love. You approach things from a place of peace. Does he actually love you? Let's just pull one card. Does he love you? Because I didn't see love in this, but I don't see love in this either on the him and her. So does he love you? Yes or no? And I've got the 9 of Wands, which is he loves you and he holds the flame for you, but he's very guarded and very defensive right now. So that is overwhelming everything. So yes, he loves you, but he is in that versus mindset. Okay? You've got to sit down and be solution builders together. Now I'm going to pull up a book. Where is it? Hold on. Graphics. Here we are. This book right here. OMG. Do it. Read it. Work through it together if you can. If he won't work through it with you, then you read it. You adopt it. You figure out how to change. Because I'll tell you what, when one person in a dance of two people, when one person changes the dance steps, you both have to adjust somehow. Okay? So change it into a more fluid dance with this book. This book is awesome. No, it is not my book. No, I don't get any royalties off this book. I swear to God, they should give me some because I recommend it all the fucking time because it is one of the best communication books out there. Hands down. Hands down. It's they have it available online on YouTube for free. 6.5 hour listen. You can get it off of Kindle. Get the physical book. I think it's about $12. Totally worth every fucking penny. But yeah, he loves you. But you're just in a me versus him situation. Make sense? He is in love with you. And he doesn't want to lose you. And seeing you, losing you would be losing. But he doesn't know how to build solutions together. You're going to have to walk him through the solution building. You'll know it's real because he's taking action. Action speaks louder than words. And if you can change the conversation to where he is working towards solutions with you and he starts doing that, then that's how you know it's real. Okay? If he's trying, regardless of if he's succeeding or not, if he is genuinely trying, then it's real. You don't know that he's not just going to change up on you again. A relationship isn't like, okay, I'm going to tweak this setting and it's perfect. No, it's like, let's take it like tuning a guitar. All right. My man's a guitarist. He's an amazing musician. All right. He knows how to tune a guitar. Okay. He doesn't even need one of those little thingies to see if it's in tune. He just like, ring. No, adjust. Ring. No, adjust. Ring. Oh, one more adjustment. Okay. Now I guarantee you, every time he picks up his guitar, he goes ring to check and see if it's in tune. And he makes whatever adjustment. Every time. Wait a second. He tuned it last time. Shouldn't it still be in tune? Well, let's see. There's humidity, heat, cold, adjustments, tension on the strings losing their tension over time. Okay. So it's close, but it's going to be tweak, tweak, bring, tweak, tweak, bring, tweak, tweak, bring. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a very, very important context. Jonathan, I don't recommend actually doing that with this book. I recommend listening to a little bit of it, pausing the book, and processing it. Okay? But literally, Tasty, every time you got to retune the guitar. And I've seen it too. I was at, Pete Manuel, awesome, amazing artist. My God, this guy is magical on the guitar. And I just went to his show a couple weeks ago, Analog Comedy at the Carlson. He had magic on the guitar, and he had the bassist was magic on the bass, and then he had the drummer magic on the drums. Okay? In the middle of the set, in the middle of all this performance, He had to stop and say, okay, just 1 second. Bring, I got a tune. Bring, I got a tune. You know, and I'll talk for a minute while I'm tuning. Bring, I'm tuning. Yeah, you got to get it. And Wolf leans over to me and goes, it's the humidity today. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Because it was raining outside. It was rainy, misty, kind of whatever. So in the middle of a set, in order to keep it tuned and functioning, because let me tell you, Analog was fucking tight with their music. Amazing, beautiful, amazing music. And I saw him in the middle of things adjusting. And then I looked over at the bassist and I saw him going, beep, 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 beep. I guess they had a monitor to be able to hear it because I couldn't hear it when they were going bring, you know. But in the middle of a goddamn performance, in the course of 2 hours, they had to readjust and retune their instruments. This is how relationships are. It's not a tune it up once and then bring, it's going to be perfect forever. And let me tell you, if you leave your strings too tight on there because you're just, and you want to tighten it up to make it this is the right perfect tuning really, really tight, those strings are going to put tension on the neck and the neck's going to bend and then it's never going to stay in tune because you have a bent neck. So you have to tune, release, take the pressure off, tune it when it's time to use, take the pressure off. These are rules for relationship. Guitar lessons for relationships. Okay? You have to tune your relationships regularly. So I can't tell you he's not just going to change up on you again. I can guarantee you he's going to change up on you again. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse, but a relationship like a guitar needs maintenance, cleaning, tuning, the whole 9 yards. The way you would take care of your guitar so that you have that perfect ring resonating sound. You have to put more work into a relationship than you do an instrument. And you look at any instrumentist, any musician, and their instrument, and watch how well they take care of that instrument when it's their livelihood, when they depend on that instrument. So you're depending on him, livelihood. Ring, yeah, string snap, and you've got to replace them. Because the string snaps, the whole guitar's fucked up? No! You get some more strings, you readjust, you ring, and now you're playing again. All relationships are like this. It's never statically perfect. Doesn't happen. So, does that make sense? Hopefully that helps and blesses you and gives you a path going forward, but you guys are going to have to stay diligent. You're going to have to change the conversation, and then you're going to have to keep retuning that guitar. Okay? So, tasty one, here you go. Money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Everything says he loves you. Everything says he wants you. Okay? Go with that. Trust in that. He does want that. You need to hear that too? I'm glad. But make the effort, change the dance, and he keeps dancing with you. That says it all, doesn't it? How many times Wolf and I in the past, for 2021, 4 years now. Okay, a little over 4 years. We've had some speed bumps. We've had to transition from honeymoon phase into long-term relationship. But you know what? What happens every time we come together and we fix it? We retune and play. And then retune and play. And retune and play. Maybe we're drop tuning this time. Maybe instead of playing in the key of C, we're going to play in the key of D. So we're going to have to tune our instruments down in order to play together. Okay? That's what this is. That's all it is. Okay? Yeah. Love languages are a thing. Absolutely. All right. So what did you want to ask Becky for your question? You said here, I see up here, she said, I saw it go by, trying to find it. Something about our finances. I see, I'm here. Thank you so much. I swear I saw something about our finances. Tasty. Becky. I'm here, thank you. Phoenix. Central nervous system needs to wind down. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Okay, my question is, are my finances going to improve anytime soon? Let's see, Becky. Are your finances going to improve anytime soon? By the way, I'm going to go last call. Just a follow button. Just a follow. I think as long as you subscribe or follow to the channel on there, then it should notify you. And that's just follow it. It's good. All right. So first of all, we have the Tower, we have the Six of Cups, and then we have the Magician. You're going to have to learn to let some things go. Okay. The only way your finances are going to improve is by letting go of the things that are nickel and diming you to death. Okay. I have no idea because I really don't pay the fuck attention to it. I just broadcast there because if anybody wants to find me on Twitch, they can. Message me and we'll figure it out. I am not really that familiar with Twitch. I multi-stream through Restream pretty much. But yeah, just follow me. I'm happy camper as long as you follow me. We're good. But Becky, for you, I'm definitely seeing you've got to let go of some of the things that are nickel and diming you. Six of Cups. Find simple pleasures. Replace the things that you're ditching out of your life with less expensive, simple pleasures, and then you'll be able to make it work. Okay? Your finances will improve. You just got to scale things back and find simple joys, simple pleasures, the nostalgia, maybe go to the park instead of going out to dinner, and cook at home. Something like that. But you will have everything you need to make it work. You have just got to let go of the things that are nickel and diming you to death. All right? So hopefully that helps and blesses you, my friend. All right. And we are absolutely doing last call. If anybody wants to get any of the priority readings tonight, you can. Now's the time. And this is the spell and reading for tonight.
Have you been feeling torn? Pulled between what's expected of you and what your spirit truly needs? This Gemini new moon marks the beginning of a sacred shift. And as the moon waxes, so too does the promise of restored balance. I've crafted a new spell to honor this turning. Smoke of Sacred Balance. The road back to self. This spell is a sacred offering, made in trust, calling upon the gods to walk beside you, and with their guidance, help you weave a life where self-care and sacred duty no longer pull you apart. To guide your steps forward, I've created a companion tarot reading, Ashes and Light, a tarot map to spiritual equilibrium. 3 cards, one for the care your soul craves, one for the demands that weigh on your shoulders, and one for the path that brings both into sacred harmony. Each is $13, or receive both for $21. Join me live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for spellcasting, free 1-card readings, and sacred space. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The gods will walk with you. The way is open. Let balance return.
Let balance return. Absolutely. All right. Let's see. Going on. Junior Captain Ramos, for you. We have the King of Cups for you. And it says, it is a good thing to be rich and strong, but it's a better thing to be loved. Your real riches are with your family, buddy. Your real riches are with your family and the people that love you and that you love. Okay. So chase after that, not gold. Marisol, for you, we have the King of Wands. Okay. And it says self-evidence is the first self-confidence is the first requisite to great undertakings. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself, Marisol. If you want to accomplish the things that you're wanting to do, you got to have that faith in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. Rosemary, for you, we have the Six of Cups. God gave us memory so that we might have roses in December I know part of you is still really grieving your past. Even though you've moved with your future, you just don't live in the grief. Remember the happy times. I know it's tough, but remember the happy times. Phoenix, Jonathan, the sun, precisely the least, the softest, the lightest, a lizard's rustling, a breath, a flash, a moment, a little makes the way to the best happiness. Jonathan, stop focusing on the negative and focus on the good, and you will bring more light in your life, buddy. And then Rochelle, for you, it says, the longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. That's the Nine of Swords. You're guarded, you're hurt, but don't dwell on your misfortunes. Suffering comes from dwelling. Pain you can't avoid. Suffering you can release. Okay? You don't have to suffer. All right, Jarek, I had you down for mentorship tonight. What did you want for your mentorship, sweetheart? And if you want to get a free reading or a free spell every week, think about joining the mentorship circle.
Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com.
All right, so Jonathan says that he would like the spell, and for his symbol, he wanted me to draw an Ankh. So there is an Ankh there for his symbol, for his balance, which is a symbol of death and rebirth. It's beautiful. So, all right, let's go over here. We have our Ankh. I call upon the god and goddess. I said not Jonathan, but Derek wanted an Ankh. Sorry. I've got Jonathan on the brain too. So your symbol is an Ankh. Call upon the god and goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the spirit of the universe, the spirit of all, to assist me in casting this smoke of sacred balance, the road back to self for my friend and brother, Jared. Written here is balance dear. Jarek's sacred need made crystal clear. Upon these lines, the incense lies, a whispered wish beneath the skies, to call a life both bright and near. As moon now grows from dark to light, let fire carve a path made right. Release the weight that bound him tight, and bless his steps with second sight, for heart and soul no longer fight. Gods have heard through flame and air. The smoke now sings a holy prayer. They open wide the sacred way where self and duty walk as one and balance held by love. Care. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Ooh. Wow, look at that smoke billowing off of this one. Holy crapola, Batman. Ooh. Wow, buddy. Look at that. Look at how much smoke is coming off of that. It's still going. It's still burning the incense, dude. Wow. I hope that helps and blesses you, my friend. Jonathan, you're up next on the mentorship list. What did you want for your mentorship, my friend? With the mentorship group, you guys get a spell or a reading every week. So, yeah. Now, of course, that's not the same with the shadow work group, but we do a lot of really great work in the shadow work group.
You've spent your life hiding parts of yourself, the anger, the grief, the fear, the shame, told they were too messy, too much, too wrong to bring into the light. But those shadows, they're not your weakness, they're the map to your healing. Welcome to a space where the truth of who you are is not only allowed, it's honored. This is Sacred Shadow Healing, a witch-led circle for those ready to do the real work. The uncomfortable, honest, powerful work of facing what's been buried and learning how to hold it with love. Inside the group, you'll find structure and support, guided shadow work prompts, detailed guides to help you integrate your shadow, live sessions, private Zoom gatherings, a community that doesn't flinch when you speak your truth. Here, you are not broken. Here, we don't bypass pain. We walk through it together. We learn to listen to our shadows, and we begin to heal from the roots up. It's $20 a month to join, and it might just change your life. Your healing begins in the shadows. We're here when you're ready.
Oh, the mic is off, I guess. Okay, sorry about that. Yes. So here is the 8-pointed star and the cauldron for you. Okay, yes, mic was off. Thank you. So 8-pointed star and cauldron. Written here is balanced dear. Jonathan's sacred need made crystal clear. Upon these words, upon these lines, the incense lies. A whispered wish beneath the skies. Follow life, both bright and near. As moon now grows from dark to light, let fire carve a path made right. Release the weight that bound him tight, and bless his steps with second sight, where heart and soul no longer fight. Wow, that's strong. The gods have heard through flame and air. The smoke now sings a holy prayer. They open wide the sacred way, where self and duty walk as one, and balance pulled by love and care. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Look at that, the incense is still burning. But man, that was a hell of a flame there, Jonathan. So beautiful. So beautiful. All right, everybody. I hope you guys have had a beautiful night. Thank you for all the new people who came to join. Thank you for all those who have supported me. I appreciate you more than words can say, because I too am having financial issues. So thank you for your help and support. Merry meet, merry part. Until we merry meet again. Blessed be, y'all.
You've spent your life hiding parts of yourself, the anger, the grief, the fear, the shame, told they were too messy, too much, too wrong to bring into the light. But those shadows, they're not your weakness, they're the map to your healing. Welcome to a space where the truth of who you are is not only allowed, it's honored. This is Sacred Shadow Healing, a witch-led circle for those ready to do the real work. The uncomfortable, honest, powerful work of facing what's been buried and learning how to hold it with love. Inside the group, you'll find structure and support, guided shadow work prompts, detailed guides to help you integrate your shadow, live sessions, private Zoom gatherings, a community that doesn't flinch when you speak your truth. Here, you are not broken. Here, we don't bypass pain. We walk through it together. We learn to listen to our shadows, and we begin to heal from the roots up. It's $20 a month to join, and it might just change your life. Your healing begins in the shadows. We're here when you're ready.